Welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Sean Anderson for Ponca City Public Schools. And on this edition of Coach's Corner, we're going to talk to the head coach of the Pohai swim team, Heather Harris. And coming up, we're going to have the wrestling coach, Mr. Jared Wynn, will be here on Coach's Corner. Well, let's talk with Coach Harris. And the regular season of swim meets over for this year. You have the regionals ahead of you and the state tournament ahead of you. Before we talk about that, talk about this season a little bit, some of the highlights. Going from 5A before, then being upgraded to 6A, well, it certainly doesn't seem to have been that big of a challenge for your swimmers. You've got a talented group. Tell us about it.
So we got switched. I found out in October that we got switched to 6A after I'd already made our schedule. So that was kind of crazy to find that out. And we knew it would be hard to qualify kids for state this year, just moving up. But they had a really, really successful season. We won most of our meets. We definitely had a winning season. We went to some invites. We placed second. We had some kids swim pretty quick, post some pretty fast times throughout the season. And then we're just getting ready to go to regionals and state.
Yeah, well, a successful season for the Pohai swimmers, another one, and they're heading into regionals, the regionals in Jinx. Let's talk about that first. How many teams compete? How does that work?
There's 32 teams at regionals now since they moved. They made that switch. I don't exactly know. I want to say all 32 are going to be at this regional meet, but I'm not 100% sure.
Wow.
And then we'll see all of them at state.
That's a lot of swimmers in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, state, the 15th and 16th. Any preliminary projections? I mean, on what we can expect. I mean, I guess it'll all come down to the regionals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for individuals, it's the top 24 times, and then for relays, it's the top 16, and then they advance to the state finals. And I'm hoping to qualify 12 people this year.
Wow.
That's our goal. Our team this year is 19, so quite a few kids I'm hoping that will go. Tate Burdick, always, we were looking forward to him having a very, very successful 5A swim meet this year. But he will make top 8 in the state for both of his events, which will be cool to see. Who knows what will happen there. I mean, he has a good shot at anyone else to win a title. So
Right, incredible. Well, exciting things for the Pohai swim team, the girls and the boys, doing incredible things in the pool this year. Going to 6A, you said there were some challenges, and but to have the kind of record you had, I mean, that speaks volumes about your swimming, your swimmers, your athletes, your coaching staff, you and the others, and it has been a phenomenal year. So congratulations. So we're looking forward to having you back, talking about regionals.
yes.
And that state tournament that's coming up the 15th and the 16th. Coach Heather Harris, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
That's Heather Harris, the head coach of the Ponca City High School swim teams. Stay close. Jared Wynn, the head wrestling coach for Ponca City High School, coming up right here on Coach's Corner.